good mid-afternoon. 1:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, May 18th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So, for anybody who's paying attention to the charts right now, yes, XRP's fallen off a little bit here from around that 46.5, 47 cent mark, but there's something of importance here, and I will use the word for some of you, urgent. This is urgent. If XRP can hold this level, this could be the first step of trying to reverse back to a more bullish look in the immediate short term, but it would have to meet this condition. If it falls right through it, it's void. So basically what's going on here is we've had the cup and handle. That's an area we talked about before when we had the bearish cross on the daily time frame. Now what's happening, if you look at the 2-hour time frame, we've got this 4569 level. The importance of that is this is around that cup and handle. If you want to hold this area of support and then reverse back up and get back above the 475 like we talked earlier, then you can try to be range bound. And I know it sounds like a lot, but this is what has to happen now that we fell through here to try to reverse back up and try to stop ourselves from falling through that 413 and ultimately coming back down into that descending triangle, which would be a very big problem. Because as we know, if we break that 2021 uptrend, that would signal a 45% drop in XRP. It can't signal that if the conditions aren't met. Now, this is one way to try to avoid going down in that range. So pay very close attention. What's happening right now is we're above the 4569, or we fell through. Now we're back a little bit below it at 4525. So the reason I'm coming on right now is we're going to try our best right here in the 2-hour time frame to hold at least this 20-day, but we need to get back over the 456 level. It's about the 457. We can actually move it up to the cup and handle to the top to make it more, it should be like 458 would be easier. That's fine, 458, but it needs to get back up over there, even a little bit higher actually. We need to get back over the top part here. It's the 461 level, so. And you see how we made a play back over it, had a double top formed in that area. So that's just the easier way to look at that. We need to get back over there, and then we can start to make a play in the in-between zones. But it's very tricky here. I'm going to delete that 475 because in order to get out of this zone and break up, we're going to have to get out of this area. There's a resistance up here, though, at the cup and handle at the 482 resistance. I didn't put it exact, but that's where that cup and handle, this second layer is. So if we do break out and we happen to get back above the 461, that's what we need to do. The urgency here, and I'm letting you see it in real time as you fluctuate the numbers a little bit for the resistance and support that are hitting right now, because we can come back into the zone in the wider pattern and see what happens if we fall back between. But right now we've got a chance to try to reverse this, so we need to pay attention. That's why it's urgent. It's not urgent because, oh my God, we're going to go straight to 1,000, we're going to go straight to 0. It's urgent because if this pattern does hit a hold here and manage to creep back up over the 461 level and hold, that could signify the start of a pattern reversal. That's why it's urgent. Now, if it breaks back through here and then ends up coming back through, let's say the 44 cent, that would be a very big problem because that's where in the 4-hour time frame, you've got the 20-day meeting there. We've had the cross there in the 4-hour. And we're trying to invalidate this bearish cross in the daily time frame. That's the importance. And the daily time frame is longer than the 4-hour time frame. So we've got to have some kind of invalidation here of the bearish cross. And the only way to do that is, in my opinion, the first step would be to get a daily close over the 461 level, or at least over 46 cents around that cup and handle. I would feel more comfortable if it was actually over the 462. And you know what? I'm putting that where I'd be more comfortable. I want to see a daily close over the 462 level. That's what I want to see. Over the 462 level, I'd be feeling more comfortable. But as it be, we're at the top of that cup and handle right now, so we're going to have to leave it there. But I'm just showing you in real time what I'm more comfortable with. I would like to see a close over the 462, acknowledging that in this area, technically that 461 is the top of that cup and handle. So, I mean, you know, in the first layer. Second layer is the 482. I would be more comfortable seeing a breakout and above, but we just need to hold that 461, the 46 cents. Here, let's be frank. If we just come up and hold that level right there at the 459, the 46 cents, or I'm just going to put it at 46 cents. But get over there and hold it. You can start pushing up to that 482. I've showed you every small, minute level that if you're doing it from a micro level that you can micromanage. But the thing you need to understand right now in this update is all we're trying to do is get on top of this cup and handle and try to start a short-term trend reversal. That's it. We're trying to invalidate that bearish cross in the daily time frame. Because if we don't invalidate it, we're going to end up back in that descending triangle in the longer time frames, and that's not a good sign. Right now, though, if you look at the longer patterns, this is a longer, this is the longer pattern formation, and this for, hold on one second. Oh, it loaded now. Downtrending resistance here. We need to get over, to get out of this formation area. It's the 47 cents roughly, but that can't happen until we get on top of the zone I said and started to do the pattern reversal. If you're doing it just from instead of doing it from the micro levels and just doing it from the uptrends from 2013, 2017, 2021, this is where you come to. This would be the chart that I like to refer to. And then if you break 2021, then you get down to the 2017 down there. But right now, we have this downtrending resistance. If we break over that, we've got much higher up, where the next technical move that we could try to run up would be all the way up to the 85-cent mark. That's what we were trying to do earlier when we got up to 59 cents, but on the short-term chart, we got rejected. There's a lot of things that invalidate itself if you look between the two charts, which is why you have to micromanage it within each level, which is why I say, going back to why I say this is urgent, because if it would have held, or if it does decide to hold 46 cents, it would end up short-term reversing the pattern. But if it breaks through and can't even hold the 44-cent level, that would tell you we're in some serious shit here, and the pattern formation is failing. So we need to see if this is a fake out on the way back down, or if we're just gathering some steam so we can push up to the next level. We'll know more if we get back on top of 46 cents, or if we break below 44 cents and ultimately try to come back down to the 413 level approximately. So that's what I got for you. Make sure you hit that like button, as it would really help push me through the analytics. And there's a lot of information here, and I understand if you're not paying attention, it can be a little tricky. And a lot of people ask me, well, when do I buy XRP? Simple philosophy. We buy it when it's under 40 cents. We've been saying that since we sold it at $1.66. And the only thing you sell is anything you buy that you want to try to swing. But I'm not telling anybody to buy. I'm not telling anybody to sell. I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? Hell to the no. Because the only time anybody acts like they're taking my advice is if they don't buy when it's running up, or if they don't sell when it's dumped. So pay attention. Bitcoin's dumping right now, down 987 points, almost 1,000. Could this have not been a trap like we've been talking about? I don't know. But it seems like some shit's happening right now in crypto. So you have to take it on the chin sometimes, or you're going to have to make an educated and informed decision to actually buy in. To me, I've spoken my piece the last 2 years, telling everybody a strategy that I follow by. I don't buy over 40 cents because I believe XRP is a very manipulated coin. And if I buy over 40 cents, I'm just going to get bent over. So I took the last year and a half, when it was between 30 and 40 cents, even 28 cents the first time around, and started buying it. I haven't bought it when it's over 40 cents, and I haven't been able to buy it for the last several months because it's been up over 40 cents. That doesn't mean I'm going to sell all my XRP. I will sell anything over the top and try to reposition those, but nothing over 10,000 shares or tokens I don't get rid of. I've had a few thousand that I sold off on this run that I would like to buy back cheaper, around 35.5 cents, but that's between me and my portfolio. Now what we all need to pay attention to is actually the formation that's happening. To me right now, this is just a deep dive down for liquidity for XRP, so pay attention to that 461 level, pay attention to the 44 cents, and ultimately if we can reverse this pattern and invalidate the daily cross, or the bearish cross on the daily time frame, then we can start pushing back up and maybe try to reverse this pattern. Otherwise, it's a problem. So the urgency here is that we need to get back over 46 cents, hold that initial cup and handle, start pushing up, and start trying to compete with that 49 cent, 494 level. That's what we need to do in the short term. That's what's happening. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you appreciate what I do, look in the video description below. You can join Tom's Army, or simply hit that subscribe button is all I'm asking. Hit that subscribe button, as we're 2 away from 16,300 subscribers. And then if you're looking to trade XRP with no spot fees, buying and selling, BITGET and or Maxi in the video description below. And then if you want to do, obviously, futures long and short, well, not obviously because I haven't said it yet, but if you're looking to long or short the market, you can use those 2 platforms as well. That's in the video description below and or pinned comments. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag fight assassin. Remember, help one person each and every day, because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell's the point on this journey to 2023? Remember, take control of your own portfolios. If you don't do it, nobody will.